Okay, happy Sunday to you, class. Today is the 25th of June, 2017, and we continue with our seminar series, and we are on to analysis of moment structures today, AMOS. And we're going to have, I think, three presenters. Larry, so we're going to begin with Dr. Moraka Faith, and we will then press on with Dr. Aino. So if Omoraka Faith is ready, what's the timestamp on your on the
7:23, sir.
when which day?
Today, sir.
7:23 a.m. or p.m.
PM, sir.
Very good. 7:23. Yeah, 23. Okay.
Actually, 24.
7:24.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you have not removed it? Because I thought I saw it, but I think let me see what I've.
It's still there, sir.
Yeah, that's before the happy birthday thing. Before the happy birthday entry. Okay, so I've located it 7:24 p.m. and it's loading. We are set to go. So, Dr. Omoraka Faith, you have the floor for your presentation on analysis of moment structures. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my fellow doctors. First of all, I want to appreciate everybody here for the privilege you've given me to present on this platform. This is my third presentation. It has not really been easy, but I've been able to do it just because of your patience with me and your encouragement. Thank you very much. This evening we'll be looking at AMOS. Yesterday we did part analysis using AMOS. So today we want to look at AMOS on its own. On slide 2, I want us to go to slide 2.
Sure.
Following the trends of events, statistical analysis is no longer conducted with the use of formulas and calculated methods, which is very cumbersome, time-consuming, and difficult for average learners. But with the development of statistical software application packages, this has made statistical analysis more easy and user-friendly without wasting much time ruling over formulas that are difficult to understand and difficult to solve. So we'll go to slide 3. We'll see some of the examples of these software applications that are used in statistics.
Yeah.
The first one we have equation structural program. Then the next one is linear structural relations. We also have the multiple plots. We also have analysis of moment structures, which we are going to be discussing today. We also have a statistical analysis system. Then there is statistical package for social sciences, which most of us are already used to. We also have analytical and we have analysis. Quickly to slide 4. We want to start our presentation today, which is on AMOS. Now, what is AMOS? AMOS is statistical software and it stands for Analysis of Moment Structures. It is also known as Analysis of Covariance or Cluster Modeling Software. In AMOS, we can draw models graphically using simple drawing tools. AMOS also quickly performs computation and display the results. On slide 5, we want to see what we use AMOS for. AMOS is specially used for structural equation modeling. STEM. It's also used for path analysis, which we did yesterday. And we can also use AMOS for confirmatory factor analysis. On slide 6, I want us to look at the advantages of AMOS. Now, I want us to understand that AMOS is very easy to use, especially for visual structural equation modeling. It's also easy to modify. When you make mistakes, you can easily correct your mistakes. And AMOS is a publication quality graphic, that is, it uses graphics. Then AMOS can quickly compute analysis easily. Also, AMOS will also display the hypothesized and final path model. Assumptions for using AMOS slide 7. When we are using AMOS, we must make sure that we have the appropriate sample size. We talked about that yesterday. We whereby we must make sure that the list of our cases must not be more than 200. Then there is really linear relationship between the
Did you
variables.
say more than or
Then we
less
must,
than?
hello, sir.
Did you say more than or less than 200?
Less than 200 cases.
Very good. Better. You said more than. Yes, go ahead.
Then we must make sure that our variables have a normal distribution. They must not be too dispersed. Then on slide 8, we have to go to our task for today. Construction of model in AMOS. The first thing you need to do is to launch AMOS. After you've launched AMOS, you have to study your tools. Let's go to slide 9. On slide 9, you can see a window there, a dialog box that shows you what you see on AMOS when you launch AMOS. And you can see all the tools. I've been able to help us understand it better by identifying them and naming them.
Hang on, madam. Hang on, madam. Hang on. Did you put all these labels there? Did you
Yes,
do it
sir.
yourself? Now, I'd like the class to applaud Dr. Moraka Faith. I'd like you to clap for her. I mean, it's wonderful. You've done well, very, very well. That is very time consuming, to have all those links, all those, when you mouse over the menu, it will give you what it is. But what she has done is to now give us that diagram, and it's a very, very good one. Well done. Carry on,
Thank you,
please.
sir.
Yeah.
So the triangle tool you see there is you use it to draw your observed variable, and the circle tool you see is you use it to draw your unobserved variable. Then the one by it is for latent variable. We also have different other tools. If you study this particular slide very well, you see that we have different tools that you can use. AMOS is very easy to use. When you make mistake, you can undo, you can redo, you can zoom what you are working on, so as to enable you see properly what you have drawn. Then on slide 10, sorry, I want us to look at an example whereby we use AMOS to conduct part analysis. This was exactly what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run through it. I'm not going to explain extensively.
Very good.
On slide 11, we'll see that we need to import our data from SPSS. Slide 12, launch AMOS, which is the first thing you have to do. Then on slide 13, it tells you the next step. Slide 14, down to slide 21, whereby we have to make sure that we get our final part model. Click on Analysis Properties 2. Then on slide 23, you do the next step, which is Calculate Estimate 2. This will bring a dialog box whereby you have to proceed with the analysis. Slide 24 gives us our final part model, and you have to get this by using the output part diagram tool. I want us to look at some text outputs that AMOS will produce. That's on slide 25.
Yeah.
There are some important outputs that AMOS will give us. And for us to get this output, we have to click on View Text Tool. View Text Tool. And the first thing we'll get is a variable summary. The variable summary, AMOS will tell us the number of variables and the variables we have used for the analysis. It also shows us the observed and unobserved variables used for the model. Another important output is the note for model. The note for model, AMOS tells you if the model is recursive. That is, if it can be repeatedly used. Then it also tells us the estimate. The estimate gives regression weight, residual, correlation, covariance, direct and indirect effects, and total effects. Remember, the estimate is what we do before we run AMOS properly. There's a dialog box that appears, so you have to go to your estimate and you click on mean intercept. When you do that, it gives you the regression weight, the residual correlation, and all of that. Then we also have the model fit. The model fit gives you, AMOS will show you the result of goodness of fit model statistics. It will show you all the goodness of fit model in your analysis. Then we also have the error message. We all know that when we run analysis in AMOS, when your steps are wrong, or probably the way you label your variables are wrong, or you have done the wrong thing, before you can proceed with the analysis, there's a dialog box that will come up. That dialog box, AMOS is giving you a warning that something is wrong somewhere. So you have to make sure that you correct that problem. So if there's any problem during the process of drawing the model, AMOS will either not calculate the result or it will give you an error message.
Sure.
On slide 26, which is my conclusion.
Sure.
Analysis of movement structure is an easy statistical software application. It is user-friendly, also very easy to use and understand because of the graphic used when conducting analysis. It also gives room for correction. That's where the error message comes up. And when that comes up, you know that something is wrong somewhere and you have to make sure that you do your corrections. On slide 27, quickly, I want to look at recommendation. I would gladly refer everyone to watch the YouTube video on how to conduct part analysis using AMOS by distinguished Professor Peter Okebukola. Now, when you watch that video, you get a very good method, in fact, it's so easy for you to use. I watched the video and it has helped me on my presentation on part analysis and AMOS. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Dr. Baraka Faith. As always, it's a 5-star presentation that you have made. And at the end of a series of seminars, there's going to be another special award for you. You know, you won the UNESCO Cup the last time. Now, apparently, you are coming out now as the global specialist on analysis of movement structures, AMOS. And
Thank you,
yeah, that is good. That is good. Wonderful. Now, let's take questions. You can see the place is quiet. I like this class. There are, let's say now, 1, 2, 3, 10 of us in class. That's not too bad. Let's take questions and I go from Bidai. Okay, let's take Peter Bitoyon if you are ready. Peter is not ready. Fakule. Lanre. Lanre.
I wanted to ask.
I'm talking about Lanre now.
There are some variables that needed an error plan. Okay, my question is on slide 24.
Slide 24, yes.
When we have the final part model, how are we going to know the particular independent variable that has the strongest link to the independent variable?
Okay. Just hang on now. Larry, are you just asking that question for asking sake, or you will know yourself? You know, beta weights are there. I mean, the beta weights are all there, attached to every link. So I'm just helping Madam Omaraka Faith to answer that. I'm sure you know that. You know the answer, Larry.
Yes, I know the answer.
No, not you. Larry, I'm sure you know the answer. You're only trying to pull our legs.
I'm watching it. But
Oh, I see your point. Madam, did you get the sense of Larry's question? That those who are watching the video and they see all these links with beta weights on them, how will they know the one with the strongest link? He just wants you to make a statement on that. Just make a note of it. You can also come back to it. Ibrahim, happy the Fitri. Ibrahim, are you there?
thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. So, did you have your Ramadan? Did you?
I'm here, sir.
I know you are. Did you fast throughout the period?
Yes, sir.
Oh, congratulations! Wish you well, Baraka de Sala, and wish you all the very best.
Thank
Yeah,
you very much, sir.
my pleasure.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, ask your question.
Thank you very much. Slide 7, sir.
Slide 7.
Assumption. I want to know if these are the limited assumption we have, or we have more than this.
Very good question. Very good question. I like that. So, do you have more assumptions? Good. Dr. Shino.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Maraka,
Yep.
Okay,
On
sir.
slide 4, you were talking about another name known for AMOS, that is analysis of covariance of causal model in software. Then you mentioned it could be used for ANOVA. It's not there. You just said it while you were delivering the lecture. So I want you to just clear the air on it. Is called analysis of covariance of causal model, and it could be used for ANOVA.
Okay.
That's all I want to ask.
Very well. Dr. Fulaya, you are coming up almost immediately, so I'm sure you have some nice question for your co-presenter, not co-presenter, the other person for today. Doctor, I know.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
On slide 9,
Sure.
I just want to make an observation.
Go ahead.
The first truth there is rectangle, not triangle. She's mentioned triangle. Presentation.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Mary Adaje, are you likely to ask a question today? Okay, not yet. So, Madam Faith Omoraka, you have the floor to respond to these questions. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Dr. Larry, you want to know if the beta weight, whether the least or the highest, which one is the most potent variable? We used this data yesterday, and from our analysis on part analysis, we're able to see that like method was the lowest, has the lowest beta weight, which was minus 0.4. So for you to get your most potent variable, it has to be the variable that has the least beta weight. Do we get that, sir?
No, the
Dr.
reverse is
Larry?
true. No, the reverse is true. It has to be the one with the highest beta weight. The beta weight is actually the percentage of contribution to that target variable. So it is the reverse. Okay. Please go ahead with other questions.
Okay. Then, Dr. Alabi, yes, there are more assumptions for AMOS. I listed the ones that would be easy for me to understand. I couldn't get a proper understanding of others. So I would not want a situation whereby I'm teaching what I don't understand. So that's why you have
Very smart.
I didn't mention ANOVA. Dr. Shino,
Yeah, you
did not
didn't.
mention ANOVA.
No,
Maybe
you did
didn't hear me
not.
clearly.
You did not, yes.
Then, Dr. I know too. I did not mention triangle. I said rectangle. Maybe you did not hear me clearly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well done. So that brings us to the end of Dr. Moraka Faith's presentation, and she has answered all the questions posed to her very clearly and intelligently. Let's now move on to Dr. Fumilayo Aino. Dr. Aino, are you ready with your presentation, the file?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you give us the timestamp on the file you sent?
6:18, sir.
6:18 p.m. Okay, let me just go through, look for it. Yes, I've got Formula Aino's file. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I actually commented on it. That's a very good, well laid out. Did you see my comment, Dr. Aino?
No, sir. I've not seen it.
Oh, you didn't read the my comment on the chat window. Who read it? Pardon?
I did, sir.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I said she's deputy director of the LASU Multimedia. Yeah, so the thing is coming out so nicely. Okay, so you have the floor, madam. You have the floor, Dr. Aino.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
My colleague. Aino Fumilayo from Lagos State University, Advanced Statistics. I'm presenting on AMOS, analysis of moment structure. Let's move to slide 2. Introduction. AMOS is simply the acronym for statistical tool. It is a software called analysis of moment structure. AMOS is an added SPSS module. Let's move to slide 3.
Yeah.
AMOS is specially used for structural equation modeling, part analysis, and confirmatory factor analysis. I'm on slide 4. AMOS, I'm on slide 4, sir. AMOS is capable of drawing models graphically with simple drawing tools. AMOS will also quickly perform the computation from structural equation modeling and display the results without no sweat, which will be later get and placed in our results. I'm on slide 5. History of AMOS. AMOS founder is called Walland, and he is popularly called Bali AMOS. On slide 6. AMOS method of structural equation modeling. Maximum likelihood, unweighted least square, generalized least square, asymptotically distribution free criterion, K-free least square. Slide 7. What is AMOS? AMOS is the most easiest software program for visual structural equation modeling, SEM. It specifies the hypothesized model graphically in a very simple way. It performs the computation very quickly. It will display the results for the final part model. I'm on slide 9. How to conduct analysis using AMOS. Requirement for this is design survey. My sample population is 20 students. Data collected on knowledge, sex, age, availability of resources, and ethnicity. On slide 11, steps
Yep.
involved in a the following steps are required. We load the data by setting a file from the data file option. We draw the hypothesized part set parameter for analysis, conduct the analysis. AMOS draw the final part diagram. If we interpret the diagram, then we can copy and paste it in our research paper without no sweat.
Good.
I'm on slide 12.
Yes.
And my data collected from the I arranged it in Microsoft.
Very good.
I copied the data from Microsoft Word and placed it in SPSS.
Yes, we can see that. Very good.
Now AMOS in action. We launched the AMOS. A dialog box appeared.
Hey, hang on, ma'am. Hang on, man. I didn't want to be interrupting you on a few typos there, but this launch thing is there's an A missing there. This launch is food for Amos. Launch is food. But carry on.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
The moment AMOS starts running, a window appeared called the AMOS graphic, which Madam Faith has really explained to us
Yeah.
in a graphical illustration, where we can manually draw our analysis of moment structure and the model. I'm on slide 15. The wonder about AMOS is that when you point at the two, it will tell you what they are for. I'm on slide.
So please carry on, madam. Carry on, Dr. Fumilaya,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Now we can go to select data from our data file. We get the file and load it. We draw the hypothetical data.
You get the what? You draw the what?
Sir?
Your fourth bullet. What do you say? You draw what?
Hypothetical data.
It's making me to cough. Hypothetical, I'm sure. But go on.
Hypothetical data.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Draw the observed variable.
Mm-hmm.
A one can be duplicated with duplicate 2.
Correct. Yes. Are you still there?
We can rearrange it, we can delete.
Yeah.
Now I move to slide 16.
Sure.
We have the observed variable. The rectangle icon is for our observed variable.
Yep.
Circle icon is meant for observed variable. And this headed arrow is for cause-effect relationship. And a double-headed arrow for covariance. Error term. In AMOS, the error time icon is next to the unobserved variable icon,
Yeah.
and it is used to draw the latent variable.
Okay.
Name the variable by right-clicking on the variable in a graphical window.
Good.
We can drag the name and attach it to the box.
Sure.
On slide 17.
Good.
Use the draw observed variable to draw boxes variable.
Yeah.
We rearrange it, import the list variable in the data cell attached to the box, which we can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah?
Yep.
On slide 19, click on Analyze Properties, select Output, and enable the following. Minimization history, standardized estimate, square multiple correlation, sample moment, indirect, total effect, factor score weight. Then we run the analysis by calculate the estimate. We save it. We generate the output path diagram, which we can see from our output. We have the input and we have the output box.
Sure.
At the right hand side of our tools box. Then when we click the output box, it's going to give us the result. My recommendation and conclusion on slide 23. The final path model presented in slide 19 showed that age is most potent variable in predicting the achievement of final year students with a beta weight of -0.5. Therefore, I will recommend that the age of students should be considered because from the study, it has the lowest beta weight. On slide 24, there are several famous software for structural equation modeling. Software for analysis of moment structure has many advantages and must be said among others. We have first package in market, linear structure relations. Then second, equation structural program. We have multiple plus not powerful at all of all. The most popular software of structural analysis of moment structure, which is the best that is performing wonder right now. Let's move to slide 25. My recommendation is that drawing modeling graphics of the AMOS give aesthetic pleasure in design scale. The development of scale to measure aesthetic pleasure for designer artifacts. Therefore, highly recommended to everybody listening. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aino. Yeah, to everybody. What about those who are not who are not listening to us? I'm joking. You've done very well. I didn't hear the applause ring out. No. I didn't hear the applause ring out so nicely. Well done. Okay. So we have listened to the second presentation on analysis of moment structures rather than structures. So we're going to take. We are 11 in class now. Not too bad. We're going to take questions. And Gwilei, you have the floor, followed by Fakunle, followed by Ibrahim. Yes? Gwilei. Okay, Fakunle.
What advantage has AMOS over multiple regression? These two of them are used for path analysis.
I'm sure I cannot hear you. I'm wondering if Fumulayo can hear you. Okay, let's leave all those who have challenge with their audio. Ibrahim Alabi, your question. Omodaka Faith, your question.
Thank you, Dr.
Yes.
The founder of AMOS is Wallace, popularly called Wally Amos. During the course of my research,
Yes. Go ahead.
during the course of my research, I discovered that Wally Amos is the founder of the famous Amos chocolate that children eat. So I don't know if this your history is correct. Please,
Okay.
I'm saying it of
All right. So you two will have to resolve that outside class. Which one is the father and which one is the grandfather? All right. Peter Gbetonyo, can you ask a question? If not, we'll go to Larry. Larry, there's some noise coming from your cake. Yeah, Larry, you have a question? Stephen Akitolure.
19.
Pardon? Larry, okay, let's let you rest. Shino, question?
Thank you, Doctor. I know your slide 15 and 16. Your explanation was quite good, but I would have been happy if we can get some diagrammatic expression, just like Dr. Moraka did, to explain those things you have on slide 15 and 16. At the left side of AMOS, you have a toolbar. If there's a diagram, explain them just like Moraka.
Okay.
More glad to have that.
Dr. Ofumulaya, I know if I were to assist you, I would just say that you left them out because you knew the previous presenter had shown them. Oboraka Faith,
sir.
is that the smart way of escaping that one?
yes, sir.
I think that's the smart way of escaping that one.
Okay, sir.
Igbokwe Faith, you showed up finally. Yeah. She's not talking yet. So who else? Iroko Ganiyu, Barka Idelfitri. If you can hear us, if not, let's.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, wonderful. Ramadan. Did you fast throughout, or you missed a few days?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Throughout,
good.
sir.
Throughout, very good, wonderful, well done. So
Thank
I'm
you,
sure you
sir.
joined the class
God bless
late. You
you,
may
sir.
not be able to ask a question from Dr. Funlayo Aino.
Yes, sir.
But okay, that's fine. So, Dr. Aino, do you want to respond to the questions raised?
Yes, sir. The one Dr. Faith mentioned,
Yes.
Wally Amos. I would like you to please enlighten us more on it, sir. I
Who?
got this from the online.
Yes.
As our prof, you know better, sir.
Oh yeah, that is it. That is it. Yeah, you know, I like historical roots of all of these tools. I like to know those who were inspired to develop the mathematical model and all of that. But I tell you, I'm not too sure of the two claims now between the two of you. So I think the three of us will have to research, and when we come to class tomorrow, we'll let the class know who is the father of Amos and who is the grandfather. So we'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did we have anybody scheduled again for today other than the two of you?
No, sir.
Oh, that's good. I think we had a wonderful time today. But we cannot go before we salute Dr. Larry Waju Aribi on his birthday. The man is 31 today, June 25th, and it's a very glorious day. So we want one of the moms in the class. There's only one that is present today. The other one, that's Dr. Anigoro, has some bereavement. I think she lost some relation. She's not able to join us in class. So I would like Mary Olayonju to say a few words of congratulations to Dr. Aribi.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, welcome.
Good evening, my colleagues.
Happy birthday, our wonderful representative.
Thank
And
you
before I
very much.
actually pray for you and give you my wishes of
Good evening, ma'am.
I'd like to say this briefly about him.
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
I remember I had challenge, making, getting my headset last week. And because of the presentation I had last week, I had to stay, just rent a hotel around last week because I couldn't come home.
Wow.
And he was with me, he stood by me.
Wow.
Stood by me. He went into the hotel to make sure I checked in before he finally left. When he also got home, he called me, "Are you safe?" Because I was scared. That was my first time of lodging in alone. I just thank God. I really appreciate him. I've thought much about him, my husband.
That's good. That's good. Wonderful. All of us will have very nice things to say. Yeah, amen. All of us will have very nice things to say about Larry. I found him to be very responsive as a class captain. He will always take on a task very joyfully. He has a smile on his face. You actually can see a smile on his face, even with the snapshot there. And he rallies the class. Is a worthy mobilizer of people, and he's very brilliant. As I said, I'm setting up a university for the Ogun State government. I'm leading the team, the Moshood Abiola University of Science and Technology. I'm also setting up alongside the Ogun State a new polytechnic for Ogun State. If I'm to employ anybody in that university, it will have to be all of you, all of you. But especially Larry Aribi. Larry Aribi is just top class. We'll be advertising shortly. We'll be going to the National Universities Commission to take the letter of recognition on the 3rd of July. That's the other week, Monday. And as soon as that is done, Larry, there's noise coming from you, and I don't want to take you off that you are, since you are the celebrant for today, but there's noise coming from your end. Yeah, it's quiet now. Yeah, so as soon as that is out, we're going to be advertising for positions, and I'm sure that I'll be talking with you outside this class, outside this platform on that. So congratulations again, Larry. He's a jolly good fellow. We're just going to sing a very short happy birthday song to him. When we get to class, we're going to be enjoying the cake that is brandishing. Larry, I hope you keep that cake for us. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Yeah, no, that's too slow. That's gone. Okay, so Larry, we have seen the cake. My friends, look, don't interrupt this thing. I mean, I said a short birthday song, and we have done that. When we get to class, we'll be singing more expansively or extensively, and then we'll be cutting the cake. Larry, so God bless you. Class, it is good night. So we'll see you tomorrow in class. Thank you very much. Bye-bye and good night. Good night.